Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about thrift flipping and if it's ethical. I started school, so I'm really overwhelmed with all the workload and I'm still dropping and switching classes. But if you didn't see my get ready with me video, it will be linked in the description. Also go follow me on my socials and check out my new single Love and Better. I recently got featured in 2 music blogs, so if you guys want to read that will also be in the description. So I was on Instagram, as I usually am, and I saw this post by the Instagram account ID, and it basically says thrift flipping clothes isn't as ethical as it seems. So I made a video already about whether reselling clothes from thrift stores, like buying in bulk, picking through thrift stores and then raising the prices and selling them on Depop or reselling apps is ethical. If you want to see that video, that will also be in the description. But I didn't really think about this, if thrift flipping clothes is ethical. I didn't see a reason why it would be unethical, but then I read the post, so I'm gonna read it. On TikTok, the hashtag thrift flip currently has 704 million views, with the fashion industry contributing to 10% of global carbon emissions. An increasingly eco-anxious Gen Z has toured more. I don't know if this doesn't sound right. I think it's bad grammar, or I'm just dumb. Turn has toward more sustainable ways of consuming fashion. At first glance, the act of thrift flipping, buying and altering, and I can't speak today, I'm so tired. At first glance, the act of thrift flipping, buying and altering secondhand garments certainly feels like an eco-friendly, creative, and affordable solution to the problem. But is this fast fashion alternative turned TikTok trend really as ethical as it seems? Now, if y'all don't know what thrift flipping is, it basically just said what it was, but I'll show this TikTok without the audio so I don't get copyrighted. It's basically when you buy clothes aren't really cute by themselves. I've seen a lot of YouTubers actually do thrift flips, and I've actually tried to do thrift flips, but they've never really been successful. I think the most thrift flip I do is just crop a shirt and then hem it. I tried making patchwork pants, which I might try doing again in another video, but most of my thrift flips is just cutting something to make it shorter. But there are people who are actually talented at sewing that make new garments out of an old one, so it can be like a shirt or a dress shirt, a men's dress shirt, or some old pants or whatever, and then they make it into like a new thing. Okay, so the next one says, I'm going to take this extra large garment and I'm going to reshape it. Young, thin women thrifting clothes far too big for them and turning them into nearly unrecognizable garments are often stars of the genre. This is a problem with larger sizes at vintage shops are already in short supply, with high demand from those who actually need plus-size clothing. Before and after shots in the clips also echo an ugly truth about the way society thinks about bigger clothes and the bodies that fit them. Once the garment has been fixed to be smaller, suddenly it's considered attractive. When I first read this, I was like, oh, like I know that I've seen a lot of YouTube videos. I can't name them off the top of my head right now, but I've seen it. I know that there's a lot of YouTubers that do go to thrift stores and then they do get sizes that are much larger than their regular size, and then they tend to make like dresses. I know that people on Depop do thrift flip like things. I know there's a lot of shops that take like men's shirts and then they crop it and then they make shorts out of it. I tried attempting that, did not work out well. I know there's a lot of people that get clothes that don't necessarily fit them and then they crop it, they sew it, because obviously they're smaller than the size that they're buying it. So I do see where the problem is, and that it's kind of considerate that other people that obviously have sizes that already cater to them in the fashion industry, like from personal experience just working at fast fashion retailer, which is like obviously not sustainable or thrifting related, but we tend to have a lot of like smalls and mediums rather than larges or extra large. I don't even think we carry an extra large. It's only in certain items that we do have extra large sizes, but we do have a plus size section, but that goes up to like 4X or whatever. I feel like a lot of the smaller statue sizes people tend to have like a lot of things catered to them already, and then they just put like another TikTok about thrift flips and size privilege. I mean, I guess it is a size privilege because obviously smaller people get to fit into a lot more things than people who are not in that spectrum of small to like large. And I know there's a lot of people that have trouble finding things that are. I read into the comments and it says, y'all in the comments must have selective listening. Just don't mass buy plus size clothes. No one cares if you buy that dress that's a size too big, and tailor it. Bigger sizes are not as easy to come by, especially in thrift and consignment. So when you're getting all your little pieces together to make your next little flip TikTok, think about the people who go thrifting not because it's trendy but because they need to clothe their families. So I think this ties back into obviously thrift flipping, because you're still flipping the clothes, and thrift flipping can also mean you're flipping the clothes to make money. And obviously, like, plus size people don't have a lot of variety, and they don't have a lot of options to begin with. And I know that, like, I never really thought about it, honestly, to be completely honest, about what it must be like to be a plus size person and going thrifting, because I already know there's not as much variety in the fashion industry just in general for plus size people or people who are not in the small to large like category. And it must be extremely frustrating to not be able to find anything in your size when you're going thrifting. And I know a lot of people love thrifting. I love thrifting. I do see the connection between buying, like sellers or people that make these kind of TikToks or YouTube videos, buying in bulk these plus size like clothing items, you know, when people actually cannot find a lot of the times. And I know, like, a lot of the times plus size clothing, like, it's gonna be real, like, it's not cute. It's most of the time it's not cute, and it's hard for plus size people to find things that are cute and that like flatters the body. And it's like, I had this whole conversation with a lady that came in because she's telling me she had like her plus size clothing like line, and I was listening to her because like it really gives me that perspective into like someone else's life, you know. Would have never known that if she didn't tell me and she made me aware of it, you know. And things that it's like, it's important to have like these conversations, especially just like life in general, you know. But me being in the fashion industry, or wanting to be in the fashion industry, I just want to be aware of, like, you know, everyone, and include everyone in the fashion industry, because everyone deserves to look good. I think everyone deserves to look good. So I'm gonna read another comment because I think this is a good like comment. Is that this one's by Clean Rad Powerful. You people in the comments are so dense, so like so willfully dense. Why are you purposely missing the point? No one is saying don't thrift or don't upcycle. Just think of other people when you do it. When you go through all the trouble looking for things that don't fit you and altering them, when you could very easily find something in your size. You won't die if you let a bigger person buy something that's made for them. I think that's a very good way to put it. When I thrift flip things, I usually just get things that like I know are my size, or if they're like a size bigger, then I'll tailor it to like fit me. But I don't get sizes that are like 5 times the size as me, you know, like that's not. If you guys want to check out the rest of the comments, then y'all can. Obviously, I'll try to remember to put the link in the description. But what do y'all think about thrift flipping? I personally think that it's cool to upcycle. Like, I'm still gonna upcycle. I'm still gonna try to do thrift flips. And obviously, I still go thrifting. And obviously, some pieces that I thrift end up on my Depop shop. I just like to keep my wardrobe like in rotation, and I think that's like why I love Depop so much, because it lets wear certain items for a certain amount of time, and then like when I'm like when I'm not really feeling it anymore with them, I don't throw them away. I sell them on Depop because obviously I haven't worn them enough and people can still like wear it. And I just think that's really fun, sharing like fashion and like all that stuff. I still want to thrift flip and upcycle and whatever, but I do think that all of us need to be conscious of other people, because I feel like studying the fashion industry for 4 years and I still haven't finished. I'm probably going to be a 5th year, honestly, but realizing that there's a lot of things catered to one specific kind of person. And I feel like the fashion industry is taking very minuscule steps to include more different kinds of body types, different kinds of people. But I feel like this is a conversation that maybe we should have. I don't know, because I know some people will find it stupid that, or dumb that like we're saying like don't buy plus size clothing, which I don't know. Like, I'm reading the comments on this post and it's kind of like alarming, like how people are like not understanding the concept. But like I don't think it's saying not to thrift flip or upcycle. I think it's just saying like don't do that if you don't like need to, because obviously there's a problem with the fashion industry that plus size people cannot purchase anything that will suit them and that will fit them and that they'll actually like. That's all I have to say on it. I'm so tired today. So I think that's the end of this video. I've been missing doing like these kinds of talking videos, but I might make one about Brandy Melville, but I think that's been nailed to the coffin already. Like, so many people talk about Brandy Melville, but maybe I'll talk about it because my UNIF video has been doing well since I posted it in July. So just let me know if I should. Let me know what y'all think about this post. Do y'all agree? Do y'all disagree? Be kind if anyone comments. Be Aquarius season, and I'll see you next time. Bye!